Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us in Sunshine Reports. My name is Sakit Aribisala. Ondo State Government has reiterated its commitment to the continued functionality of the free shuttle conveying students to and from their schools amidst economic realities facing the people. Speaking to Osrc's Joy Pius on his assumption of office at the Ministry of Transportation, the Special Advisor to the Governor of Transport, Olugbenga Omoli, re-emphasized the significance of the school free shuttle, saying Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa will continue to prioritize the welfare of residents. After a 3-week holiday, pupils and students in primary and secondary schools in Ondo State have resumed for academic activities. The school's resumption marks the commencement of the final term of the 2023-2024 academic session. Osrc Zimo Ebiebi will cover the resumption, reports that the Commissioner for Education, Laolu Akindolie, urged teachers and school administrators to stay committed to the task of impacting the learners. The report is presented from us.
The holiday period, which commenced in March for students across primary and secondary schools in Ondo State, is finally over with the resumption on April the 22nd. Learners returned to their various schools to pick up from where the curtains were drawn and commence the final term of the 2023-2024 academic session. The enthusiasm of the students was evident during Osrc's visit to some schools as they reunited with their friends and peers. Ondo State Commissioner for Education, Science and Technology, Mr. Laolu Akindolie, was also out with his team to check the processes of the school resumption and compliance to standards. School, all with as the principal of the school is so as to set a good example for the students.
I'm impressed with the schools we visited. It is very, very satisfactory. That means there is hope for our educational sector in the state. There is never enough. We are here also to advance it to the next level.
The Commissioner also informed schools that the present administration is set to train students on how to be self-employed to avoid overdependence on white-collar jobs.
My charge to the school administrators is commitment, more commitment to service. I will also want to join them to live by example, to show good examples to the students so that they can, because students look up to them. So, also, like I said, in all the various meetings I had in schools, they should encourage our students to have entrepreneurial skills. They should develop in them so that to develop a successful future.
Administrators, including Principal Oyemekun Grammar School, Mr. Gundele Okeowo, assured the government of their readiness to get their task done successfully.
The teachers should be committed. They should behave well, and they should teach the students. They should go to their classes as at when due. To the students, I've just told them this morning the need to be more proactive, to be more serious with their education.
Some of the students who spoke with Osrc expressed excitement over the resumption for the third time.
I would say I feel really happy because now that I'm in SS3 and this is the last term, so I feel really happy because I'll soon be done with secondary school and then move to my institution.
This time of holiday is a time for me to prepare. So to come back to school is a time for me to brainstorm my books and read them. So I feel happy.
The Commissioner also appreciated
resumes the continued functionality of the free shuttle conveying students to and from their schools amidst economic realities facing the people remains key for the Ondo State government. Speaking to Osrc's Joy Pius on his assumption of office at the Ministry of Transportation, The special advisor to the Government on Transport, Olugbenga Omole, re-emphasized the significance of the school free shuttle, saying Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa will continue to prioritize the welfare of residents. The report.
As schools resume for the third term across Ondo State, one key factor that would enable unhindered attendance of students is transportation, with the hike in cost of transportation since the removal of fuel subsidy biting hard. Students in Akure as early as 6 a.m. on the first shuttle bus arrives at the pickup point to the excitement of the waiting students. After they filed in, the bus takes off.
It's quite a big development for us because it reduces our parents' burden.
Shuttle used to fast because I like shuttle, because if I enter shuttle, so I will not waste my daddy money to buy petrol.
It feels good, like it's okay, because some people don't have money for transport fare and their house is too far.
It's very, very good because of transport fare. Like me now, I'm living at Igoba. From Igoba to my school now is like 500 naira. So train and flow will be 1,000. Like it saved my mom's pocket a lot. So I think it's good.
We were at the Ministry of Transportation, the organ of government responsible for the day-to-day running of the free shuttle. It was the first day in office for the special advisor to Mr. Governor. Interview, Omole confirmed that the buses have equally resumed operation in all the designated routes in the state, a move which he said would lift the burden of heavy transportation costs of parents.
I want to use this opportunity once again to tell the world that Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa mean business, and this mean business in the sense that the shuttle buses are back on the road, and the buses have taken the students to school this morning, and they will go back in the afternoon to pick them home. So the issue of people telling lies, carrying rumor that we will abandon the program of shuttle buses is like additional buses have been acquired, and places where buses were not, routes where buses were not put before, buses have been assigned to the place. So it's a good time for people of Ondo State under the leadership
for keeping to his promise of delivering welfare packages to the people of Ondo State. Joy Pius, Osrc News.
Staff of Ondo State Radio Vision Corporation have joined their counterparts in the workforce of Ondo State government to participate in the 2024 promotion exercise. Chairman of Osrc Media Group, in his address at the commencement of the exercise, thanked Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa for his commitment to workers' promotion. Observers from the Office of Establishment and other departments in the civil service were also on ground for the program. The report.
Among the over 4,200 workers in the service of Ondo State government due for promotion are staff of Ondo State Radio Vision Corporation, and to certify them for the next level is the essence of this promotion exercise held at the boardroom of the State Media Group. In attendance and other departments in the service.
I wish to declare this promotion.
Mr. Kunle Adebayo, whose declaration signaled the commencement of the 2024 exercise in the media group, thanked Governor Aiyedatiwa for prioritizing promotion and productivity of workers.
This is customary of the entire service across Ondo State. I'd like to use this opportunity to thank the Governor of Ondo State, His Excellency Honorable Lucky Aiyedatiwa, who has approved through the head of service for this exercise to go on across the state. He has also shown great leadership by ensuring that those who are eligible for promotion are presented for promotion as and when due. I think this type of leadership is rare, and I think it's something that always done. So on behalf of this board and staff, I'd like to crave your indulgence to appreciate Mr. Governor with a round of applause.
The chairman urged the screening team and observers to meticulously contribute to the process.
Esteemed observers, because your presence, your guidance has always been very important to us in ensuring that our staff get the right motivation for their work. This promotion exercise is important to us because in the mainstream where you are from, your promotions, your job is not marked every day because you work on personnel and in files. But here, we get our script marked every second because the primary objective is for us to broadcast on radio and television. So if it fails for 1 minute, what we've done and which you have joined us to do over the years, and I crave your indulgence to still support us to do that this year, is to be meticulous and to be fair so that deserving officers may get what belongs to them.
After the opening formalities, the process went into a closed-door session where members of staff who were due for promotion were engaged. Some of the participating staff gave comments on the process, expressing optimism of a great outcome.
It is a normal routine that even in life one must grow. By the time that I enter, they will ask me a question relating to my job. It is my duty to respond positively to the question that they will ask me.
Well, it was a success, and I give glory to God. I thank God everything went smoothly, and I was thinking maybe it's going to be very hard, but I give glory to God. For giving us this opportunity.
Ondo State Head of Service, at while flagging off the 2024 promotion exercise, asked civil servants in the state to stay clear of election campaigns by political parties ahead of the governorship election.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has felicitated the Asiwaju of Akoko Land, Professor Robert Ajayi Boroface, on his 70th birthday. Aiyedatiwa congratulated Boroface on his achievements in good health and active service to society, expressing gratitude for his selflessness and contributions to grassroots development. The governor said Ajayi Boroface is a man who reached the peak of his profession after persevering through thick and thin. He expressed gratitude to the former Don over his influence on African and Nigerian space research, which through his profession has made significant contributions to the development of Ondo State and Nigeria. Following Saturday's conduct of the All Progressives Congress primary election ahead of the November 16 governorship election, candidates continue to pour in for Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa. Minister of Interior Olubunmi Tunji has congratulated Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa over his emergence as the candidate of All Progressives Congress APC in the forthcoming November governorship election in the state. In what he described a family affair, the minister noted that the election reaffirms the commitment of the party to the tenets of democracy. He said APC has demonstrated that Nigeria's democracy is grown and can thrive even to deliver its dividends to the people. He expressed confidence the chairman of Nigeria Professional Football League, Honorable Benga Elegbele, has congratulated deserved victory at the Ondo State APC primary. Elegbele said the result of the exercise is a reflection of the governor's dedication to the party as well as his referee's tendencies to APC members and the people of Ondo State. The second Vice President of Nigeria Football Federation also congratulated APC members in the Sunshine State for a successful primary election. He posited that Ondo State people are lucky to have Lucky Aiyedatiwa as their helmsman, charging them to replicate his good deeds with their votes during the governorship election in November. Elebele prayed for the tenure of Governor Aiyedatiwa to bring the desired development and prosperity to the people of Ondo. Thousand street lights in Akure has commenced to the admiration of residents, with major streets in the metropolis now wearing a bright, beautiful look at night. The solar-powered street lights project was approved by Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa upon assumption of office as Ondo State helmsman to boost the socio-economic development of the state. Here's the reports on the ongoing project.
Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa-led State Executive Council at in March 2024 approved the street lights project as part of the Light Up Ondo initiative unveiled to boost the state in different facets. Following the approval, the project took off with the deployment of workers at identified locations across the state capital, which hitherto had been in darkness as a result of non-functional street lights. The non-functional street lights have now started giving way for new ones, which are solar-powered. NEPA axis, among others. Solar system engineer Michael Agbana, who is on the ground supervising the streetlight project, said the special consideration was given to durability and advanced technology.
What we have on ground is to space the poles in 25 to 30 meters. So it depends on the kind of road. Where we have a major express road like this, we put the spacing closer, because of the place can be actually dark for a long time. So here we've maintained 25 meters each. Unlike other roads, we add 5 meters where people are much. So in other climbs we can have 30 meters. Then in some places we can have 25 meters. That is.
The solar system expert said the streetlight will provide illumination from dusk to dawn. The special advisor to the after to other towns.
We just want to ensure that all the dark areas, first of all, be properly addressed. And then by the time we address all those dark regions, the other areas that the light are not sufficient, we'll be looking at that. And similarly, we'll repeat the same thing on the local government. So that by the time we look at it in the next 12 calendar months, let's just look at that. Let the public be expecting within the 12 calendar months.
On the choice of solar-powered advanced technology, Special Advisor to Governor Aiyedatiwa on Energy, Johnson Alabi, said the present administration places premium on sustainable solutions as power remains integral to economic prosperity.
And so, when places are dark as such, it gives room for criminals to perpetrate their evil desires. A lot of time we have had reports that snatching at Ojaoba. You see how they harass people, we lay them, collect their purse. And the government feels that one of its essence is to, create and allow security to foster wealth. And two, to make sure the entire place is lit up. And when places are lit up, it reduces criminal activities. And that is what has informed the governor's decision to light up Ondo State. It is not only going to happen here in Akure, as it is happening here in Akure, it's going to happen also even in our rural communities. We are going to light up the entire state, and that is what the governor is doing.
Since the commencement of the Light Up Ondo project, the initiative has drawn applause from residents who lauded the beautification and improved security arising from the resuscitation of the streetlights across major streets in the metropolis. According to the project handler, the street lights across the identified roads in Accra is expected to be completed in 8 weeks from the commencement date. Sahid Aribisala, OSRC News.
The empowerment of Nigerian women economically, politically and socially has been reiterated as a key driver of sustainable development which will translate to the nation's progress. This formed part of the conversation at a Women's Summit organized by the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, B-Zone Southwest, in Accra, the Ondo State capital. Women journalists across the region and their counterparts in different organizations attended the summit. To report.
Women from various organizations converge on Accra, Ondo State capital for this summit, geared towards charting the road for the folks. The Women's Summit, organized by the Nigeria Association of Women Journalists, B-Zone, also had female journalists from Ekiti, Oyo, Osrc, Ogun, Lagos, Edo and Ondo State in attendance. NAWOJ B-Zone Vice President Adiola Adekunle and Chairperson Ondo State Council Tola Badamosi in their address identified as key the need for championing the cause of women for societal development.
When women lead, they bring a wealth of experience, they bring diverse perspectives and deep commitment to building a more just and equitable society. Let us work together to create a world where women's voices are heard, to create a world where women's talents are utilized.
This is a very, very great day for NAWOJ, and I hope that we all listen as the wonderful speakers treat the issues on ground today.
Delivered a speech on the summit's theme, Women's Perspective and the Priorities in Policy Making, a Pathway to Inclusive Governance.
From the boardrooms to the grassroots, from classrooms to corridors of power, women bring unique insights, experiences, and priorities that enrich our policy landscape and foster a more responsive governance.
Chairman, Ondo State House of Assembly Committee on Women Affairs and Social Development, Mrs. Olawumi Fayemi Obayelu, and other speakers at the event emphasized the importance of sustained advocacy for women's rights, improved priority on women's education, among other steps to break barriers and attitudes inhibiting involvement of the gender.
Women. The only NGOs that you see that thrive are the ones that are advocating for women equality, women empowerment. Those are the ones that we women will take into cognizance. And I wonder, why do we have to fight for what is rightfully ours?
Chairman, Nigeria Union of Journalists, Ondo State Council Leke Adegbite, urged Nigerian women to remain resolute in their aspirations, which is key to national progress.
Rest assured that under my watch in Ondo State Council, and by extension with the little influence that we have in Southwest, we rest assured that NAWOJ will continue to flourish.
At the end of the engagements, these women are optimistic that more females would attain strategic positions, while those with impeccable track records get
Ondo State Commissioner for Youth and Sports Development, Saka Yusuf Ogulaya, in his bid to sports in the state, has relieved Tunde Oguja, the General Manager of Ondo State Football Agency, of his duties. The Commissioner said such position was alien to the agency. Mr. Yusuf Ogulaya also removed Sunshine Stars Secretary, noting that only appointees of the Governor and management of the agency are statutory members of the board. The Commissioner, while also playing host to the new General Manager of Ondo State Sports Council, Mr. Sunday Fagite, announced the dissolution of committees and associations in the Council as the tenure of 7 members expired last year. Yusuf Ogulaya promised to reconstitute the associations and committees with people that would add value to the development of sports. And with that sports